What's up, guys? So it's your favorite goddess coach here, Jaylyn, and I just have like a random thought that I want to share with you guys. What I'm noticing is, well, obviously I say this all the time. Everything in front of you is the current representation of your vibration. Everything in front of you is the current representation of your vibration. And a lot of the times when it comes to our physical environment, just like I talked about in the video about decluttering and why it's important to declutter your environment as this high vibrational being, or just this being who is fully in alignment with their energy. You want to be mindful about the city that you're in. And I know this goes against my other video that I made that said, it's not your city, it's you. Yes, it may not be your city, but you are always a vibrational match to whatever you currently are at. So if you change your vibration, you must move. Like if you change your vibration and you raise your vibration, or not even raise, or you just get more in alignment with what you really want, and you're clear about it and you know that you want it, what happens is, if that reality does not exist in whatever city you're currently in, all right, you gotta move. Like something has to kick you out because it's no longer matching. Naturally, because your vibration changes, so will your city. It's always like happening, like it's the same thing, rather what came first, the chicken or the egg, it's the same process. So what I've been learning a lot recently this year, especially ever since my birthday, I spent my birthday overseas in Mexico, and it completely just changed my whole life. Like I recognized and realized again how much I love traveling and how much traveling has truly expanded me. When we think about traveling, it's actually ruled by Jupiter. And Jupiter is this planet of prosperity and abundance and wisdom. And so all the things that is associated with Jupiter is also travel. Jupiter is also travel. So and it's not just like, okay, it's not third house travel necessarily, but it's ninth house travel. So going overseas, going to a different country, going to different cultures. And when I tell you, everybody needs to travel. Everyone needs to travel. Everybody needs to expand. Everybody needs to see what this world is all about, because there's so many layers to this. First, you have the land, the actual physical land. Everything around us is alive, right? So everything around us has an energetic signature. So when you go to different lands, you're going to get different energies. And those energies may be in alignment with you, or maybe they're not in alignment with you. But you want to tap into the land of wherever you go, like literally go barefoot to the beach, go barefoot on the grass in different countries, in different cities, whatever the case is, and get to know the land and to see if the land itself and the spirits of that land resonate with you, and also be open to that spirits, the benevolent spirits of that land, to give you wisdom. It's literally like a life hack. Secondly, there's a yin and a yang to everything. There's a divine masculine and a divine feminine to everything. So you could be a very feminine energy being where you're naturally very soft, you're very feminine, you're very sensitive, you're very artistic and creative, right? So like if you think about it, a yin attribute is water. It's wet. So wet places with a lot of tropical energy, that's feminine energy. And I noticed for me, I love Florida. I love Florida. Florida is my home. I love it, like just in the South in general, because it's a lot more chill, a lot more relaxed, but you still get your turn up times if you need to. But there's still so much nature and beauty and ocean, like especially in Florida. It's just, I love the water energy. It just makes me feel good. I'm currently in Miami, and I'm just like, I love this part of Florida too. I live in Tampa, but I just like, I love Florida. And I tend to really be attracted to yin places. Yang places I love to visit, but I can't stay for long. I don't like staying in those places for long. But also at the same time, I do like certain yang places like New York. Yang energy is fire, right? Fire versus water. And New York is a like fast moving, super hustle bustle based city with a lot of energy and action, boom, boom, boom. Now, I love masculine energy. I am drawn to and I'm attracted to masculine energy. I love me some masculine energy, okay? But I couldn't stay there forever because after a while I just end up being drained and feeling drained. But I do know every time I visit New York, it just clicks for me. Like I just, oh my God, I feel so much at home. I always, not at home, I just feel so good. That's the better way of saying it. It's like I always make the best friends, I always make the best connections, and it's a lot, just a lot. I have such a great time every time I go to New York. Like I've never not had a good time in New York because the people I meet and the friends I meet have just been amazing. But there's another layer to this, astrocartography. So I first discovered astrocartography probably some years ago, probably like 4 or so years ago. And it like completely mind shattered. It mind effed me because I was like, holy crap. Everything in front of us truly is a representation of our vibration, even down to specific cities and specific places. Astrocartography is basically taking your birth chart in astrology and planting it on the map. So there's literally reasons why you are drawn to certain places, or why certain places make you feel good and certain places don't make you feel good and you never want to go again. A lot of the times it has stuff to do and something to do with our astrocartography. So there's actual places and lines that show us, okay, if I'm on my Venus line, Venus is the planet of love and romance and beauty. My Venus line, which is in San Fran, when I go over there, I should expect to feel like that. Maybe, you know, that's where I just arrive and have a lot of beauty, and maybe I get a lot of money because Venus is luxury, right? That's what my experience would be. For the most, on a shallow level, because obviously you want to consult an astrologer because honestly you want to see how your Venus is aspected in your chart, but that's a whole nother story. But just to get the basics, right? You can understand the basics. So, and then there's Jupiter lines where it's prosperity, growth, and wisdom. And maybe there's Pluto lines where it's like death and rebirth and destruction, but power and influence, right? Plutonic energies, like, ooh, it's obsessive energy. Like when I go to my Pluto line in Atlanta, I tend to draw out, like my experiences of it in Atlanta have been the most purgy experiences ever. Like I remember one time I went to Atlanta and literally on the way there, I was sitting by a lady who literally was puking the entire trip. Like she could not stop puking. And it was literally like purging, releasing the not the gritty part of life, the shadow parts of life that we don't want to see. And I literally couldn't change seats because there was no other seats available on the plane. So I had to sit next to her puking in a bag the whole plane. But that was my experience when I went to Atlanta. When I went to Atlanta, I had to release a whole relationship that was no longer serving me. But you're gonna be drawn to certain places because you're basically drawn to certain aspects of yourself, your energy, and that part of your personality is calling for you to express it. And that's what different lands across the entire world basically is doing. You're literally expanding who you are and you're getting to know different aspects of yourself. So everything in front of you is the current representation of your vibration. So what I want you to do is to travel. I want you to travel. I want you to look at your astrocartography. And if you want a reading when it comes to astrocartography, I got you. I can tell you what best places to travel, maybe even relocation, X, Y, and Z. Hit me up at goddesscourseinfo@gmail.com. But like I said, travel, expand. It literally is going to bring you more wisdom, more money, more creativity. It's going to activate you in a different way that I cannot explain. So if you are stuck in the same city and stuck in the same place, get out of the city and go somewhere different. Go somewhere different. See the world and bet on yourself. Like, even if you gotta go by yourself, just do it. It's so much better than staying in the same place and staying stagnant, especially if it's being called and you feel it in your soul that you're supposed to. Remember, it's always your vibration. And if your vibration changes and your worthiness changes, your reality has no choice but to change. You'll naturally find yourself in different environments because you're called to that. And that's what happened today. I came here to Miami because I thought there was an event, and I thought there was a whole event. It turns out the event is not until next month. Whatever, such a Mercury retrograde moment. So I ended up here, spent money on a hotel and everything for really no reason. But instead of looking at it like it's a bad thing, I looked at it like I'm supposed to be here. There's something about Miami that I need to experience. And even as I was walking on the street, I met one of my subscribers and she said to me, yo, I was supposed to be here. I was supposed to be here. Something told me to come out to this corner, and look at you, you're here. We're all manifesting each other. Life is manifesting you. Like, it's all one. So maybe me seeing that girl, she got some type of confirmation that she's gonna do something, right? You never know. You never know. And even I had an experience out here where I met someone and like it completely was just, it confirmed a lot of things for me. So nothing is wasted. Nothing is wasted, and it's all purposeful. And a lot of the times, growth truly does happen when you hop on the plane, when you hop on the car, and you go somewhere different, especially if you feel the urge to, because it's just reflecting where your energy is. Your energy wants to change. So different places sometimes activate that. Different places sometimes bring different aspects of you out, literally. And astrocartography is a beautiful representation of that, where you can see different aspects of you all across this planet. And you're drawn to those places because it's bringing different energies out from you, which are reflected back in your reality. I hope that made sense. Basically, bottom line, babes, see the world. Travel. Get out of your city. Don't look at it like you're spending money. Look at it like you're investing in yourself. You know, taking the time to just, even when it comes to making memories, right? Make memories, see the world. You'll have more things to talk about because you experience more. But if you don't have anything to talk about because you never really did anything, that's sad. And you're gonna feel stuck and you're gonna feel stagnant. Move, girl. And don't feel like you gotta bring all your friends all the time, especially when everybody says they wanna go somewhere but nobody wanna actually spend the money. Just do it. And something that will come up is maybe the people around you be like, oh, you shouldn't go there, you shouldn't do this, da 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 da. It's not safe, it's not safe. I've heard that message so many times. Like, I went to the mountains by myself, like you guys know. I went to the mountains by myself in Colorado. I went to Mexico with just me and my cousin. I was gonna go by myself because at first I was supposed to go with all my friends and it was for my birthday, but then everybody said, oh, I want to do it, but then when it came down to actually paying for it, nobody could do it because of whatever reason. But that wasn't gonna stop me anyway. I'm gonna go, I'm gonna travel, I'm gonna see the world. And I have a certain level of faith and trust in the universe, like in God, where it's like, I have no worries. Like, I literally have no worries. I will be protected. I will be protected. My ancestors are protecting me. God is protecting me. I have no freaking worries. And honestly, at the same time, I'm street smart. I look around. I watch my surroundings. I don't put myself in situations where it's shady. I just don't. You have to be safe and practical, but also just trust. Trust God that you know He got you and that you're gonna be all right. I have nothing to worry about. And when people try to speak fear into me like that, I literally say, okay, I really don't want to hear that. You're not going to rain on my parade. Like, I had to literally tell one of my family members, like, please, I don't really want to hear all that from you because I don't want to manifest that for myself. So instead of you, I understand that you care about me, but I'm going to be good. I'm going to be okay. And if you believe in God just as much as you say you do, you gonna know I'm gonna be okay too. And honestly, even on a more, I guess, dark level, not really, but we all gonna die. We can't escape it. We literally cannot escape it. It's the only thing that is promised. So if something happened to me and, you know, whatever, I can't control that. It is what it is. And I have nothing to fear because I know that, you know, everything's gonna be all right. And I made my mark and, you know, I live my life to the fullest, and that's where I want to be, and that's where I want to get. I want to live my life to the fullest, and that's why, you know, it's good to build wealth for yourself passively. That's why it's good to, you know, increase your abundance and to work on your mindset so that you can have more freedom, so you're not just stuck to one place. See the world. Like, we only get to have this life in this physical form for one experience, for one lifetime. So live it up. See the freaking world. And guys, I want to let you know that I am planning my first in-person retreat experience. It's going to be happening early 2023, and it's going to be in Miami. So if that's your vibe and you want to be surrounded with beautiful women who are also upgrading themselves and their energy, and they love goddess energy and stuff like that, and, you know, magic and crystals and all the goody stuff, definitely email my team, goddesscourseinfo@gmail.com, and fill out the form down below, and we will keep you in mind when it comes to the retreat, and we can talk about it, and you can get on a call, learn more about it, and see if this is your experience. We're gonna have a VIP and we're gonna have a general admission, and I would suggest doing the VIP because you're gonna be able to stay with me, right? But get out of your city. Even if it's out of your city and you're nowhere near Miami, good. Leave your city, get uncomfortable, and go somewhere unique, go somewhere different. Put down the deposit and say yes to life, say yes to a new experience. And this experience is going to be amazing. We're going to be doing rituals and yoga and stretching together, eating together, meditating together, dancing together, photo shoots together, and just really just oozing with that divine feminine energy. And it's just going to be wonderful. So put down your deposit, talk to my team to figure out if it's right for you. And yeah, I'm super excited. It's going to be like a small group of us women out there. So yeah, it's lit. It's going to be luxurious. It's giving. Yeah, guys, that's what I want to talk about. I wanted to talk about expansion and not being afraid to travel and not being afraid to see the world. Just do it. Bet on yourself. Ask God what is right for you. See the world. If you want an astrocartography reading, I got you. And yeah. That's all I got for you guys today. If you want one-on-one coaching with me as well, please email my team, goddesscourseinfo@gmail.com, and we can basically help you heal inside and out, get rid of all your blockages so that you can get to the next level, make more money, get love, build a business. If you want business coaching, like, I got you. I love spiritual business and just, you know, approaching business from a more divine feminine place. So making money, not just necessarily always in the hustle, struggle mode, but also how to make that money easy, baby. Okay. How to do things that are actually in alignment with your energy, and how to make how to turn your passions into profit. That's what I specialize in. So yeah, I just wanted to chat with you guys, honestly, and I'm here. But yeah, peace out, y'all. Follow me on Insta, itsbabyj, and I'll talk to you soon.